Although hippos were animals that were with the ancient Egyptians, today Egypt no longer has hippos in the wild. We know that the Nile River was once full of hippos, and these hippos played a role in beliefs, interacted, mainly through fear of their ferocity. At least the goddess Teveret, who was one of the goddesses worshipped in homes and households, was an important mother goddess of fertility and childbirth. So why did hippos and the goddess who combined the three ferocious elements of the Nile River become representatives of protection? The specialty of hippos from the Egyptian perspective has two sides. Male hippos represent chaos and ferocity, while female hippos represent merciless protection. Love for women, not love for men, hippos and Egyptian culture. Hippos are creatures that interact with Egyptians, but in real life, they did not have a good relationship. Hippos often attacked people who went near the water or while crossing the river by boat. They invaded and destroyed the farmland, so much so that there was a record on papyrus that the crop was half eaten by worms. The rest is eaten by hippos. Hippos have an incredible hunger and ferocity, so much so that ancient Egyptian medical texts contain recipes specifically for treating hippo bites. In ancient Egyptian civilization, hippos were hunted. This hunt had a literal meaning, to limit the living space and protect people and crops. This image of hippo hunting has been around since prehistoric times, and there is continuous evidence from the Old Kingdom to the New Kingdom, which is from 1500 BC. Hippo hunting later became part of religious beliefs. For example, the image of a pharaoh killing a hippo is related to the belief that male hippos represent chaos, the victory of good over chaos. Hippos represent the natural environment. In mythology, the god of chaos is killed, who transforms into a hippo. This became a symbolic ritual in which the pharaoh would kill a hippo to represent the defeat of evil by killing the god Seth, by the god Horus. Teveret, the mother and caretaker of mothers. The hippos that the Egyptians feared were male hippos, but female hippos had a positive meaning, which is interpreted on the same characteristics, which is ferocity. The female hippo is considered a representative of the protection of children, representing birth and the fertility of the Nile River. This is in line with the characteristics of the goddess Teveret, the goddess who is responsible for protecting the household. Her name means a great woman. The appearance of this goddess is a hippo standing upright. It is a female hippo who is actually pregnant. The image of the goddess is frightening because she often opens her mouth to show her fangs and tongue, including on the head, wearing jewelry and long wigs like other goddesses. An interesting element of Teveret is the combination of elements of three types of ferocious animals: hippos, crocodiles, and lions. These three types of animals are known for their ferocity and merciless protection of children. The gods from these three animals also have another important god named Ammit, a male god who looks like an animal, which is made up of the same three types of animals. However, Ammit is the god of devouring. His duty is to eat souls that do not pass through the hall of judgment. It is the use of the characteristics of cannibals in terms of destruction. In contrast to the violent and protective power of Teveret, the hippo goddess represents birth. Teveret is a goddess found in household amulets in ancient Egypt, in part because she was a goddess who protected birth. Childbirth in ancient Egypt was considered dangerous before, during, and after birth, a danger that posed risks to both the mother and the baby. There were many ways to seek blessings from the goddess, such as by having amulets in the form of the goddess. For childbirth, the doctor would perform a religious ritual that involved drawing a circle around the mother in labor or placing it around the baby's crib. The staff used to draw the circle was made from a long thong inscribed with a spell from the Hippo, Teveret's representative.